Hi everyone, this session is about deterministic finite automata definition, that is phi tuple notation. The phi tuple are Q, sigma, delta, Q naught and F are the phi tuple. Let us see in detail about this phi tuple. Q is set of non-empty finite states. Sigma is input symbols or input alphabet. Delta is a transition function. Q naught is the starting state or initial state of the finite automata. F is set of final states in the finite automata. Let us discuss more about the phi tuple notation. So Q is set of non-empty finite states. Non-empty means at least one state should be there and finite means the state must be countable. Let us see the phi tuple notation with an example. In the given DFA, Q0 and Q1 are the two states and this arrows represents the transitions, and on each transition some input symbols are specified. Q0 is surrounded with a single circle and Q1 is surrounded with two concentric circles. Any state which is surrounded with a single circle is called as a non-final state, and any state which is surrounded with two concentric circles is called as a final state. And if you observe here, Q0 is having an incoming arrow from the space towards it. Such type of state is called as an initial state. Let us write the phi tuple notation. The first one is set of states. That is, in this given DFA, Q0 and Q1 are the states. And second one is input alphabet. In the given DFA, input alphabet are 0 and 1. And the third tuple is transition function, that is delta. This transition function maps from Q cross sigma to Q. So that means each transition in the DFA is represented with this delta. So let us define this delta. This first transition is Q0 on 0, it is moving to the self state. So let us write as delta of Q0 on reading the symbol 0, it is moving to the state Q0. And second transition is Q0 on 1, it is moving to the state Q1. So that is delta of Q0 on 1, it is moving to the state Q1. Delta of Q1 on 0, it is moving to the self state, that is Q1. Delta of Q1 on 1, it is moving to the state Q0. This is how we will represent the delta function. On seeing each input symbol, it is moving to the some state. Sometimes it may be in the self state or sometimes it may change the state. That's how Q cross sigma maps to Q. The fourth transition is initial state. In the given DFA, Q0 is the starting state. And the fifth tuple is set of final states. In the given DFA, there is only one final state, that is Q1. Sometimes it may be possible to have more than one final state also. So in that case we can write F is a subset or equal to Q. In a DFA, there will be unique transition in any state on every input symbol. In the given DFA, Q0 on 0, there will be only one transition. And Q0 on 1, only single transition is defined. Similarly, on Q1 with 0 and 1, there will be unique transitions are defined. That's why DFA is deterministic in nature. Whereas NFA, there will be more than one transition on the same input symbol. That's why it is non-deterministic in nature. Let us see the different ways of representing the deterministic finite automata. There are three ways of representing the deterministic finite automata. First one is a transition diagram. It is a directed graph in which states are vertices and these transitions are edges. On each edge or on each transition, some input symbols are defined. And the second way of representation of DFA is phi tuple notation. With this phi tuple, Q sigma delta Q naught F DFA can be defined. The third way of representing the DFA is transition table. Let us see how to write the transition table. In the given DFA, 0, 1 are the two input symbols. So let us take 3 columns for this. On the second column we need to write 0 and on the third column we need to write 1. And in the first column we need to write the states. Here Q0 and Q1 are the states. Q0 on 0, it is moving to the self state, so let us write Q0. And Q0 on 1, it is moving to the state Q1, so we need to fill here Q1. Q1 on 0, it is moving to the self state, so we need to write Q1. Q1 on 1, it is moving to the state Q0, we need to write Q0. And how to represent the starting state and final state in the transition table. So Q0 is the starting state, so we need to put an arrow here. So represents that Q0 is the starting state. And Q1 is the final state, so that we need to put star here. In some notations, they will put a circle also here. That indicates that Q1 is the final state. This is the way of representing the DFA with the help of transition diagram and transition table as well as with the phi tuple notation.